Hi, my name's Hugh and welcome back to my home studio. Today I'm super excited to be taking a squiz at the Prophet 6 by Sequential. The Prophet 6 is Dave Smith's tribute to himself, so it's post-Prophet 5 and it's got more of a modern touch. I've heard this synth described as the working man synth, and I can see why. It's a little bit more stable than a Prophet 5, so in some ways less vibey, but in other ways great for live use and great on the stage. It's got this great footprint as well, so it's not too big, really easy to just throw under your arm and hop through clubs. Don't forget that if you're enjoying this video, hit like and subscribe down below, then head straight over to the Muso's Corner YouTube channel where there are heaps more product demonstrations and product performances for your entertainment. There's a lot of classic features on this synth. Again, I just love the buttons for selecting the patches. I just love the feedback that gives you. For a synthesizer to carry the Prophet tag, there are some expectations, and they are tone, vibe, and general build quality. This synth lacks none of those. Starting on the ground floor with tone, this synth is powered by 2 voltage controlled oscillators as well as a sub oscillator, and it has a pure analog signal chain. You can work in some digital effects, but while they're bypassed, the signal chain is purely analog. There is also an analog distortion and voltage controlled amplification. As far as vibe goes, the Sequential 6 has that in spades. Sequential have even gone so far as to update the firmware so you can engage their new and becoming famous vintage mode. So you get a little bit more warble in that sound. You get that real living, breathing synthesizer sound and feel to the instrument. Having said that, there is also a way more stable mode, so if you're slotting in with a cover band or you're doing just a more conservative studio session or something like that, there is just a stable mode, so you know this instrument is going to be just in tune. As far as build quality goes, again, I love these wooden panels on the side. The dials have a really nice bit of resistance, so that just really helps you slide into that spot perfectly. Again, I just love these buttons so much. I love the feel, just letting you know that yes, you have selected that preset. What's interesting about the Prophet 6 versus the Prophet 5 is the Prophet 5 has one filter dial, where the Prophet 6 has both a separate high pass and low pass filter, and that can have its advantages as well. Say if you're in a band and you've got a big bass sound and maybe you've got a guitar player as well or a singer as well, the high pass and low pass filter will really let you just carve out that sound, so then you can sit in this perfect band area of your band's sonic palette. One huge feature added to the Prophet 6 is the built-in effects. And again, this just leans more into that working musician synth, where you can rock up to your studio session or your stage performance and have everything in this neat little package, no extra effects pedals or stuff like that. This synthesizer has a stereo left and right out, as well as a separate headphone out. So that's great for just dialing in a patch in the studio without disturbing anyone or monitoring yourself on a noisy stage. There is a USB connection on the back as well as 5-pin MIDI in, out and through. This synthesizer also has expression pedal capabilities for volume control and the low pass filter. And the final external control is a foot switch for the sustain and sequence. If you want more information about this synthesizer or any other instrument for that matter, head straight over to the Muso's Corner website. That's www.musoscorner.com.au. Otherwise, go straight into the store and check it out for yourself. I'm Hugh Jones, and like always, happy music making!